Neat. Neat. Apparently, somewhere right around here is where the river disappears. It's a shallow pool. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, wow. We need context. Where are we?
Upana Caves?
Do we know how to pronounce it?
No.
It was just a cave system that we were driving by. It's an attraction here in the Vancouver Island backcountry.
Upana Caves. There's also a nearby lake that is beautiful as well.
Upana.
Upana. Upana
Caves. We came down here, there's other tourists like us. It's a well-marked and well-signed cave system. There seem to be a number of caves. Did you count how many?
4 that were on the map that are considered, systems in and of themselves.
Yeah.
We're in what is called the main cave, and it's
Yeah.
also where the Upana stream disappears. So it is somewhere underneath our feet.
Ah.
It's really nice on a summer day when it's hot out. Obviously, it doesn't get scorching here all that often, but it's quite warm today. It's clear and sunny.
Yeah.
And to come down into a cave system like this, you might want a little jacket.
2 flashlights, a jacket, a camera. You don't need much, though. This is well marked. We saw a Forest Service van at the entrance, so it's a safe touristy cave, but not one that has spotlights, walking paths, handrails. This is a natural formation.
Yeah, natural formation. Just a bit of a sense of adventure. It looks like if you were on a road trip with kids, it would be an awesome stop to wear them out. You can just run around. They can climb over and around everywhere. Be aware of loose rocks a little bit, but other than that, this is a great stop.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a very long stop from the long hike from the parking area either, so just a short little detour. A lot of fun.
Highly recommended.
I might have gone the hard way. Do you see my light shining through?
Yeah.
There's like a completely open cavity.
To the left, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. We'll just... Not because I want easy, but...
Yeah, that's easy, but...
Yeah, go figure.
Why is this even here? It doesn't go anywhere.
Are you sure?
Yeah, totally.
Go up another couple of notches. And then look back above me.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet it goes up there.
It's probably a hard line.
Yeah.
For someone else.
Sure.
Oh, this is fine.
Doing this for the insurance purposes. I didn't do it to him, he did it to himself. Oh, you've got, yep, there you go. Pre-broken foot, Chris would have just jumped.
You're right.
I'm not mad, but he's a little more careful now. I go left, he goes right.
Yeah, I recognize this.
Cool. Yep.
Far up.
We conquered.
The main cave.
This is where the river emerges again, called Resurgence Cave. Resurgence Cave. Cool. Of course he chooses the sketchiest route.
After our unexpected caving adventure, we set off in the van to explore central Vancouver Island, looking for a good place to spend the night. We were looking for an idyllic campsite by the water with great scenery and preferably a spot that we would have all to ourselves. Just an inch that way. Good.
Like an album cover.
Sometimes the best campsite isn't actually a campsite. It's mid-August, so it's peak season on Vancouver Island, and all over the island there are these designated camping areas, recreation sites, and all of the prime real estate, usually by streams, by lakes, or the few seaside sites, are mostly occupied, or at least very busy. So this time, right now, we just kind of wandered down a logging road, and we found this big, paved, clear landing that,
Oh. A lot of bees, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we were nosing around on the map, trying to find a place, maybe next to a lake or an inlet or something like that, and we did find that. Interesting place. Anyway, I think we see quarry operations right up there. Looks like a bit of a fish camp, oyster camp. Lots of oyster shells everywhere.
Yeah, it's just not pristine. It's someone's spot, someone's secret spot, no less, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. It is 6 p.m. We could continue down here. It looks like that road leads to a few more inlets and probably a few more of these little spots, most likely. But we know we've got more of a shore thing that way. So we're going for the shore thing. It is 6 p.m. We haven't had dinner. We haven't had lunch even, so it's time for dinner. But on the way, we actually were like, that's an interesting road. It looks like it goes down to the bay. Wonder what's down there. At first, we realized that it was probably just some kind of a loading dock. It looked as if it hasn't been in use in a long time. Maybe for logging, or there's a quarry up the road as well. So probably had something to do with that. But it's definitely some kind of an old industrial use.
Yeah, and it is absolutely retired. There's someone put a makeshift toilet over there.
Industry use at one point. And we just wanted to see what this says.
Well, it's on point. There's a fire ring behind us in front of the van that looks like it's used fairly often. And all the industry here, the ramps are rusty and decaying in the water. So this is clearly retired and an unknown spot because we've had it all to ourselves.
Spying on the neighbors.
Ah? Oh, hey.
Sausage, chicken sausage and pierogies with other healthy stuff.
Vegetables.
Sometimes the best campsites aren't even campsites.
Yeah. The weather has been really perfect. The sky has been clear. It's warm. You know, we're wearing long sleeves, but it's very comfortable right now. I think it's a little bit cooler now because the sun is obscured by, unfortunately, what we think is wildfire smoke.
There is a wildfire to the east that we're mindful of. We're going to head into town after this and check its status, but we also want to do some more exploring. It is a shame. It was a much bluer sky yesterday, but it is still a beautiful spot. We're able to sit next to the van, watch the fishing boats go out from afar, and we even put our own pack rafts in and went for a delightful float.
How are your eggs and crumpets this morning?
Very good.
Yeah. Best breakfast view in a long time, huh?
I know.
Here we go. Shannon's first time kayaking on the sea. It's pack rafting.
We are pack rafting in the bay.
My first time pack rafting.
Shannon's first time. You've had my boat in a pond before.
In a pond, yeah.
Yeah.
But this, you get going in the wrong current, you're out to sea, baby. And I'm not ready for that.
So smoky, but so quiet.
Starfish.
I'm trying to pull you closer, but it's not working.
It's okay, love. I'm good.
Tempted to just dip the GoPro at him.
Try it. You're worried that it's...
This GoPro has seen some action.
Yeah.
Is it still watertight? That'd be horrible if I lost this memory card.
Well, I can do it on my phone.
Actually, hang on a second. Let me at least...
Cool. Ooh, I see an orange starfish.
Oh!
With a red one, that was really pretty.
I don't know why it's been so long. Oh, because we moved to the desert. We had an amazing time floating around the bay, and aside from the wildfire smoke, conditions were perfect. Shannon and I are going to call that a wrap for this episode, but we'll be back next week with another adventure around Vancouver Island and in British Columbia, Canada. If you're interested in seeing exactly where we've been and retracing our steps yourselves, our detailed GPS data is available to Patreon subscribers, and it's also available to paid members of Venture4WD.com. Keep an eye on the website because I'm putting a lot of work into it right now. I'm improving Patreon integration, and I'm going to be adding new features in the near future. Your support, whether it's monetary or just a kind comment, means the world to us, and it helps keep the wheels turning. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed sharing our adventure with us, and we'll see you next week.